Hey.
Hey. How y'all doing?
Now, I know I said some stuff in the last video. If you're interested in watching the journey of me starting, relearning how to sew, stick around because that's pretty much most of what my videos are going to be about. That and other hobbies that I'm interested in. I'm going to try really hard not to do too many thrift with me. But I have a reason. I have a reason. Just hear me out. Just hear me out. So, since I moved out here last year in July, your girl has been unemployed. And so, after I did all my little traveling and stuff, I was constantly applying to jobs. I want to say at least I have applied to about 800, 900 plus jobs. And this last couple weeks, I've been getting lucky and finally getting some good interviews. And it's starting to look like your girl's about to have a job again. So, with that being said, plus on the 20th, it was me and Khalil's anniversary. So, to celebrate, the anniversary plus getting a job, we went thrifting. Honestly, I really do feel like this is the last thrift haul for a while. I'm not saying I can't promise anything in the future. If somebody might, take me thrifting by surprise or be like, hey, let's go, I'm not gonna say those are a no, official no, but I'm just saying
stop it. Get some help.
As far as planned, this is the last planned one, okay? Which was kind of like planned last minute, to be honest. So we just gonna get into it. So first, I want to start with one of the jobs that I had got an interview with was for Savers, and I never been to that Savers, so I did go early. I always go early for job interviews, but I went early to scope out the store and everything to even see if I was vibing with it. I wasn't, and it didn't matter anyway because one, the person who was actually supposed to give me an interview wasn't there. One of the other coworkers just did it, and she literally just gave me a tour of the store and then talked a little bit about hours and then asked me if I had any questions. So I was like, yeah, this is not a good fit. Plus all the traffic I have to deal with driving back. No. But what I was looking around, I wasn't trying to get anything, but I saw these two pillowcases. I'm really trying to start, I'm still kind of scared to use the sewing machine. But once I get over that fear, I'm really gonna start getting into, my sewing bag. And I just wanted a lot of I don't know, I'm just really into the pillowcases right now to use as fabric. So I found this cool one. And that's another thing. With Savers, their prices was ridiculous because I went to this one place called Hope Chest or something like that. And the pillowcase, the ones that I had got from the previous video that I showed, the dog one there, 25.75. These $2. And this one's obviously way bigger and thicker. So I could justify this one being $2. But this one is way smaller and thinner, and it was still $2. So I was like, yeah, no. Their prices were ridiculous. So done with that Savers. And this is probably the first and last time I will be going to that Savers. That was a whole different day. We were going to go to Sacramento to go to Deseret, but we decided not to do that. And instead, we went to Lodi Junction. So here's the story, quick little story time, because you got to understand the story to understand what happened. So basically, he was texting me a couple days before, yeah, we're gonna go to Lodi Junction, and he was saying oh, I think after we can also go stop by Superior Thrift because it's in Stockton, and he was saying let's go to Lodi Junction first because it's further up, and then we can make a full circle back down. The whole time I'm thinking he's saying that because there's two Lodi Junctions. There's the original, and then there's Lodi Junction 2. Lodi Junction 2 is in Stockton. So I'm like, okay. And on top of that, the Lodi Junction 2 location is above the Superior Thrift location. So I'm like, okay, it's all making sense. Like, okay, we're gonna go to that one, then we go to the Superior, and then he was talking about, oh, let's get something to eat out there since we're already gonna be in Stockton. Okay. The day comes, we're driving. I'm looking around. I don't remember how to get fully to Lodi Junction 2, but I'm like, this place, this whole area looks new to me. Like, I've never been here. Then we're driving past the big sign, the little arch sign that says Lodi. And I'm like, where are we? He's like, we're going to Lodi Junction. I said, oh my gosh, this is not the one that I've been to. Because like he was kept asking me like, oh, how many times have you been to this store? And I was like, oh, I think only twice with my mom. And I was like, this is not the right one. This is the original one. And so we were already there, so we just like, you know what, it is what it is. We just gonna go. And then after that, if it's not good in there, we'll just go to the actual. Well, we were going to go to Superior Thrift, but it was a Saturday, and I feel like Superior Thrift would probably be packed. So I was like, yeah, I don't want to deal with rude people, and I just don't want to deal with it. So I was like, yeah, let's instead of going to Superior, just go to Lodi Junction 2, so you can see the differences between the two stores, type of thing. So we're like, okay, go to Lodi Junction first. Go through this bag, which is a pretty hefty one. Ooh, I hit the jackpot with the bags. So, oh yeah. I'll put like a list right here of like my like checklist of things that I wanted to get for this thrift trip. So one of them was I wanted a cute small like little black bag, and I already have like a black purse, but it just doesn't, it's not universal. It can't go with every single like aesthetic that I wear. So I found this black bag, and I am like obsessed with the straps are like a perfect width. I love the simpleness of it all. And I was like, oh my gosh. But then I saw the price tag. I was like, $24.41. So like, do I really want to get this? And then like I was like, oh yeah, the Google thing. So I like literally did the Google picture thing to see like why is this costing so much? Girl, this is a Coach bag. Now like I said, I honestly don't care about designer stuff because it's like it'd be the simplest things, and just because a well-known name brand gets slapped on it, now all of a sudden it costs more than everything else. But the quality on this, I ain't gonna lie, it's impeccable. It really is. That's when I like right when I saw it, I was like, oh, this is Coach. And I was like, is this real though? So then I looked inside, I saw like the little number on it and has the little stamp saying Coach or whatever. But then the lady came up to me and she was basically saying like, oh, this is how you like take care of this bag and stuff. And then, and then you could resell it for a lot if you're a reseller, or if you're just wanting it for yourself. I'm wanting it for myself. I'm not a reseller. So when she told me all that stuff, I was like, oh my gosh, like this was just like the icing on the cake this wasn't the first item that I found. She was really nice. She was really cool. She was another customer. She wasn't a worker there. So yeah, I decided to get it because I was like, okay. The next bag. So I saw this bag before I saw that bag, and it just has a cute little bee on it. I thought this would be so cute for my sister. So I have twin sisters. They're the youngest of all of us. And it was like baby A, baby B, and then they wanted to do like the names based off the letters. So it's Aisha and Brianna. But I call Brianna Bonna. That's a whole little tangent story for another time. But yeah, I wanted to get this for her. I was like, oh, that'd be so cute for Bonna. But they didn't have one that had an A. So I'm like, I might just hold on to it for myself and like I use it for a little bit and then give it to her when she gets older. Because right now they be getting a lot of stuff, but they don't know how to take care of their stuff. So she'll get that when she get older. And then I saw another bag that was actually on my checklist was a small white bag. Because I have a bulkier bag and I'm not really like, I got that off TikTok. That was the only thing that I got influenced to buy off of TikTok. And I'm like kind of upset because that bag, it looks way better on other people. but it just don't look right with my stuff. So, but anyway, I still use it occasionally. I got this bag. The only thing is I got to figure out what type of material this is because it got like, I think like coffee stains on it or something. Somebody spilled something on it. That's probably why they gave it up. But the brand is Fossil. So if you know like how to clean this type of material or you know like what type of cleaning supplies for this specific type of bag, please let me know below because I just want to clean that off a little because this is the front of the bag. You'll like see like a reoccurring thing with most of these bags. I love bags with these type of like handles. Like it's kind of thin. Like I don't know. I'm obsessed with it. I think it's because it's like it's kind of giving me like 90's vibes, and that's what I'm here for 90's vibes all day, every day.
To this day.
The last bag that I got was this one, and it's a relic bag, and it's just giving like academia to me, and I think that's just so cute because this will go with my like trouser pants and my button up shirts. Like I have a lot of those, so I thought this would be really cute, and it's like brand new, still has a tag on it, so it wasn't too hard to clean. They priced it for $19.96 because it still had the tag on it, and on here it said that the original price was $48. So you win some, you lose some. That's pretty much it for all the bags. Now for the accessories, we're gonna start with jewelry, and then we'll work our way into like belts. So this was the first piece that I saw when we went into the store. When I went into the store. And I had to get it because I literally have the earrings to this. I literally got them in Arizona at the antique mall. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, I have to reunite them. Like, I would be tripping if I didn't. I don't know. That's one thing about me. I hate when stuff that comes into like pairs or sets when they get separated. I hate when that happens, especially at the thrift store. Like instead of putting it down as a 2-piece set, you try to charge for the top and the bottom separately, and it's like, why are you doing that? Like it's never been that serious. Then I also got this really cute like chain belt. I am so determined to like collect as many waist chains or chain belts, whatever you call them, as many as I can because I am obsessed with these things. This one I wouldn't have got, but I like that it mixes, the gold and silver. I'm not really a fan of mixing gold and silver, but at the same time, a lot of the detailing on bags, like this one has gold, right? But my outfit would be like more of like a silver tone outfit. But this bag is the only bag that matches it perfectly. So it's like, oh, now there's gold in it, or my little black bag, it has these really big round silver ones, and I would want to wear gold. So for me, I just gotta be matchy. So I could just throw this on and be like, okay, now it's okay for me to mix the two because this is already mixing the two. But anyway, onto the belts. I found this beautiful, like, cord. I don't know what I forgot what this material is, but it's just so cute. And I'm not really a fan of like the big buckles, but this one, it looks good and it makes it work. And I just had to get it because I have a lot of maxi skirts that I feel like go with the vibe of this, and this is like the missing piece. Then for the other belt, I got this one, and it's giving like wannabe like crocodile skin or something like that, and it's just a simple black belt. It's just giving a nice amount of texture. The reason why I needed to get another belt was because my one belt that I have, it's really little and it's thin and it doesn't fit over my thicker pants. So I needed another belt that actually fit my waist that I wouldn't have to like cut more holes into. So I got this one and the other one. There was this other belt I really wanted to get. It was so cute, but it didn't have a price tag on it, so they couldn't sell it to me. So moving out of the accessories, now we're going into the clothes. I know I cannot be the only one that feels this way about swimsuits. Why are all women's bottoms starting to like be this like, if it's not a thong, it's giving like these weird like, I don't know, it's giving like, to me it looks like a weird little cloth diaper. I really don't like it. It's just too much. I don't like want to be shown. I don't feel comfortable. Like if I'm going to like the park, water park with my family, I don't want to be having my booty out. Like, I don't know. That's just me. But I've always been the type to be obsessed with like swim shorts. So I was looking before we came, decided to do the thrift trip. I was looking to try to find some like swimming shoe. Oh my gosh, did I just discover another word I can't say? I don't know. Swimsuit. Yeah, swimsuit trunks or whatever. And these are the ones that I found. They're so cute. And it says it says toes on it. And to be honest, that's like my least favorite like body part of the human anatomy. I freaking hate feet. And I was just like, I had to get it because I just think it's so cute. Oh, toes on the nose. That's what it says on the back. And I think somebody donated because right here, the stitching's starting to come out. But I mean, if you look in that close, there's a problem because why are you that close? These pieces I'm about to show you, they were like all kind of close nearby each other. And I was thinking like somebody's treasure chest of dime pieces got donated all at the same time, because look at this piece. This is the first piece I saw. And when it comes to animal print, I'm more big on tiger print and zebra print. But to be honest, I think it's the green, and I love the floral print on top with the mesh, and I love the cut and like silhouette of the dress. So I was like, yeah, I cannot leave this dress behind. And it's by the brand Necessary Objectives. This is what it looks like. So I have a feeling like this was definitely somebody's like archive piece. It's just such a cute little like bodycon dress. And to me, once again, it just made me feel so like nostalgic. I just couldn't pass it up. And the first thing that came to my mind for some reason was like Lizzie McGuire. I love me some Lizzie McGuire. And like Cheetah Girls. Maybe because it's like the leopard print underneath it, but like I think that's leopard. Maybe it's cheetah. Don't know. But yeah, I just could not pass this up. And like I'm not really one to do highlighter colors, but after this other dress, I'm gonna show you the skirt that I got. Beautiful. So this is its little twin. Same type of silhouette, different. Like it still has the mesh going on, but it's not as prominent as this one. And this one is by the brand City Triangles, I think that says. Yeah, City Triangles. And Khalil liked this one better than the green one, but I like the green one a little more than this one. But they were literally right next to each other, so I was like, to be honest, I cannot separate them. I cannot separate them from each other because it's just like. Now for the highlighter, going on the highlighter theme here, let me show you this beautiful, beautiful skirt. Here is the skirt. Now this can you see, like, well, obviously you can, it's screaming highlighter. But I just freaking love me some orange. So I said, look, if I'm gonna look like a, traffic cone, at least I'm gonna be a cute. I feel like this kind of gives aquamarine, but it also kind of gives that fairy TV show. Now this skirt right here, okay, I wasn't really paying attention too much, but I noticed that there was a little bit of damage, but I didn't know it was to this extent. But I still feel like even though it's damaged, it still gives like a cool little design. So the little beads, there are certain parts, it was supposed to be all the way up. So there's like parts that are missing in the middle, and then at the top of some of them, the parts are missing. But I feel like I could still make it like an intention, like make it seem like that was intentional. I just have to cut all these loose, off. But I absolutely adore the bottom. To me, it was giving like fairy grunge. To Khalil, it was giving witch. And to be honest, I'm not mad at either. I really want to get more into like the fairy grunge aesthetic, and looking at this skirt, I was like, oh, I have to have it. And the crazy thing was there was plenty of other skirts that was kind of going off the same type of theme, but just like different designs. And to be honest, looking back at it, I really should have tried those on to see if they fit me, and should have took them too. But I just didn't want to be that person where it's like, okay, you got the same thing, different font. You know what I'm saying? Like I have like 3 or 4 black skirts, but they're slightly different, designs. I didn't want to be that type of person. I didn't want to be greedy either. And I was like, oh, I'll leave the rest for, somebody else, who would really, really be obsessed with them. So I just decided to leave them. But now I'm thinking like, dang, maybe I could have at least took one more. This time, I told myself I was not like I'm actively going to be looking for these ties, and I'm not going to pass up any good ties if I see some. So I ended up getting quite a lot, and I'm going to show you them in order from like my top favorites to like my more like, okay, I'm still like obsessed with it, but not as much as these ones type of rating. So let's see. My favorite one of them all, I would say it's a tie. It's a tie between the ties, and it is these two right here. For both totally different reasons, obviously. This one, obsessed with the abstract on it. Love it. Now the color scheme could have been different. Yes. Because these aren't really the colors that I gravitate towards. I mean, green, yeah, there's some green in there, but the red and the blue, not really feeling. But I love the design on it, so I was like, yeah, not leaving that behind. Now, this one, on the other hand, so maybe this is like 1A, 1B, okay? This one, I am obsessed. Favorite color combo, obviously, my favorite colors, orange, green, yellow. Next favorite color combo is pink and green. Then next favorite color combo after that is blue and orange. And this has blue and orange, and it has little hints of yellow in it. So obviously, hence why I'm obsessed. It has the abstract, and then it also has this super cool, like almost kind of like cheetah print type of like weird clear spotting to it. So that also, like, it just adds like more dimension to it, more texture to it, and it's not just like colored only. So yeah, completely obsessed with this tie. Okay, so this one is just like very cute, brown, neutral tones. It's a little more silkier than this one, and there's not really too much texture to it, but it's just like I like that it has the neutrals. It could go with a lot more things. This one, I am loving the green in here. I'm loving like the design of it. Color scheme, once again, not really my forte, but it still has like the greens, it still has the neutral, so it's good enough. And then my last two are these ones. Actually, I should have put this one above those two. I'm gonna just say, yeah, I'm gonna put this one above the last two because this one is brown, neutral color, but I love the design of it. It's giving very much abstract, and then it's also kind of added like playing on the textures too with the way it's designed. So yeah, completely obsessed. And then the last one is this cool little one. I like the design that is different, and I love green. It's still kind of playing on the neutral, side of things. And I also feel like this would go with quite a few of my more neutral pieces. So that's all for the ties. And then the last item that I got from Lodi Junction, the OG one, is this cute little two-piece set. I honestly don't know the name of these, but I will look into that for sure because I already have one, but it's not a two-piece set. It's just like the top of one. This is what it looks like. And I love the design on it. I'm not really a purple person. I used to like when I was younger, my favorite colors used to be pink. Pink was number one. Then it turned to purple. Then it turned to green, and now we are where we are. So purple used to be my favorite color, but it was very short lived. But I really am obsessed with the embroidery on this. And I love that it's lightweight too. And it came with some cute matching pants. Okay, at the top of the pants, I feel like this was kind of like maybe somebody homemade them. I don't know if this is how these are always made, but the waistline, I feel like they could have took a little bit more time, probably got like a different type of elastic and it would have made it look a little better at the top. But they're still beautiful because look at the bottom. In my area, there's a lot of Punjabi people living, so I know I see a lot of the women wearing these type of outfits. So once I find the name of this, then I'll like put it up on the screen. I'm all about cultural appreciation over here. I have a cheap how, I have this, and then I also have like some African fabric like skirts. Yeah, I'm all about learning. I love learning about new cultures. It's all appreciation, never appropriation over here. So I honestly, because of the whole appreciation versus appropriation, I don't think I will wear this outside. I will probably wear this more around the house. I'm definitely going to do some more research because I absolutely adore these. I love, love, love these. I love seeing the women around here walking around in them. Yeah, I'll probably ask my sister Gareen more about it. But that's it for this one. And now we're going to move on to the next store, which is Lodi Junction 2.